Hiya guys, what's happening and welcome back to another video on our channel. If you've been on the internet for any length of time, then you're probably aware of the whole drama between Victoria Beckham and her son Brooklyn's wife Nicola Peltz. A lot of people know that the two women just can't stand each other, but not many know the actual reason behind it. So here, we're going to take a look at why Victoria Beckham and daughter-in-law Nicola Peltz hate each other. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. Number 5. How did their feud even begin? It's pretty cliche for a mother and her daughter-in-law to not like each other. According to an insider, the whole thing between Victoria and Nicola began after Nicola felt like she didn't need Victoria to be concerned in her wedding planning with Brooklyn in any way, shape, or form. She also kept communication with her mother-in-law to a minimum and refused to clue her in on anything regarding the wedding. They haven't spoken to him a lot in the previous couple of months, the insider explained. They also added that Brooklyn's relationship together with his parents went even further downhill after he posted a canopy of him and Nicola on Tatler Journal with the headline saying, "The new Mrs. Beckham." Number 4. Is Nicola jealous of Victoria? After these insider reports of Victoria and Nicola not being on good terms came out, many fans were left scratching their heads as to why it seemed that the two hated each other's guts so much. Page 6 sources who were close to the families came forward and speculated that Nicola was jealous of Victoria and doesn't like all the consideration she gets. Another thing that was pretty strange was David and Victoria weren't seated on the high desk with Brooklyn and Nicola during their wedding ceremony. The highest desk was all Peltz's, and it actually felt as if the Beckhams weren't on the forefront. There was a sense that the marriage was all concerning the Peltz household, as you could possibly think about, because it was their home and their daughter and their son making the speeches, the insider said. Nicola also doesn't bother putting on even a single merchandise from Victoria's Vogue model, even though her wedding ceremony went on for 3 whole days, during which she wore a number of outfits, which added gasoline to the fire. Number 3. It's not just about the wedding dress. A different source informed Page 6 on August 10, 2022, that the wedding dress drama wasn't all the full picture. The source stated that Victoria and Nicola were just collateral damage of their families coming together. It's pretty obvious that there's an issue between the two families. Everybody needs to find their place. They're just not quite connecting yet. The source said that the entire problem has to do with branding. David and Victoria really want their son and their daughter-in-law to follow in their footsteps of leading clothing lines, fragrances, and things like that. There's a very deliberate move orchestrated by Nicola and her mom and funded by Nelson. There's a reason why Brooklyn and Nicola are now Peltz Beckham. It's all about branding, the source said about Nicola's super rich dad Nelson Peltz. I think that Nicola and her mom come up with ideas, Nelson can fund anything, and he says yes. But for David and Victoria, it has to have some substance. Number 2. Incompatible family values? Another source said that another reason why Victoria and Nicola seem to hate each other is because the Beckhams and the Peltz have quite contrasting family values, as the Beckhams are what you call old-fashioned, who think that everyone should make their mark on the world themselves. Although they'll always give their kids a leg up in terms of support and endorsement, they famously made Brooklyn work in a cafe to teach him about work ethic and to get some values. They were really keen to support his passion for photography, so they helped him get internships. Then, he got into cooking and they supported him. The source also shed some light on Brooklyn's feelings about all this drama. Brooklyn has become so close to the Peltzes and to Nicola's dad especially. For Victoria, who is extremely close to Brooklyn, that has to be difficult. Number 1. Nicola breaks her silence. In a recent interview with Variety, Nicola decided to speak against the story of her feud with Victoria. She tried to blow them off as nothing but rumors. Nicola said that it all started after she wore a Valentino Couture wedding dress instead of something designed by Victoria. Nicola explained that her mother-in-law was on board with her wearing what she did, as the wedding was only a few months down the line, and Victoria realized that her atelier didn't have enough time to put a dress together for Nicola. She didn't say you can't wear it, I didn't say I didn't want to wear it. That's where it started. However, Nicola's explanation didn't sit right with everyone. Many fans suggested that she was just making up stories to get the bad rep away from her relationship with Victoria. Could it be true though? Well, that's up to you, the fans, to believe whatever you guys want. That about wraps up this video, guys. Do be sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and press that bell icon so you don't miss out on any more of our upcoming content in the future. Until next time, take care and goodbye.